Hi, everybody. I'm happy to have you joining me at Storytime today. This first book I have picked out for us is called Ted's Shed. Now, what did you hear when I said Ted and shed? If you said rhyming words, then you're right. This book is all about rhyming words. So as I read it, see if you can find which words are rhyming words. This is an Usborne book, and it was written by Phil Roxby Cox and Stephen Cartwright. Ted's Shed. Meet Ted. Ted likes red. Even Ted's shed is a red shed. So we had Ted, red, and shed that all rhymed. Today, Ted's bed goes into the shed. Wait and see, says Ted. What are you doing, Ted? Asked Fred. Up on his stool, Ted gets down his tools. Ooh, we had some new rhyming words there. We had Ted's bed and shed, but then we also had stool and tools. Did you catch those ones? He puts in a paw and pulls out a saw. Ted looks at his drawing. It's time to start sawing. Oh, so we had paw and saw, and then we had drawing and sawing. How cool! Ted saws into a big round log. What are you doing? Asks Pup the dog. Wait and see, says Ted. He saws off a big round slice. This wood is good. This slice is nice. Those are some good rhyming words. Now Ted saws off slice after slice. Look who's watching. A pair of mice. So slice and mice rhyme. Wow, this book is really good at rhyming words. Next, Ted hunts for his jar of nails. The jar is empty, apart from a snail. Look, the mice have the nails in their tails. What a silly mice they are. Ted and his team work on in the sun. They huff and they puff, but it's a lot of fun. Fred and Pup ask, "What's this all about?" "Just wait and see," the others shout. There were a bunch of new rhyming words in this one. Can you guys tell me some rhyming words? Very good. We have about and shout. We have sun and fun. And we even have huff and puff. Did you guys guess Ted's clever plan? Ted's red shed is now a caravan. How many of you knew that Ted was making his shed into something that could move? I know I was busy looking for rhyming words, but if you kept your eye on the pictures as well, you could predict that he was up to something fun. You guys did so good with those rhyming words. Do you like rhyming words? Me too. Try to go out through the rest of your day and see if you can find words that rhyme or use words that rhyme and see if anybody catches on. Well, do you guys remember the activity dice that we did last week? Yes? Good, because I am also going to use that this week. So we can get up and get our wiggles out and stuff and stretch. Oh. And we will act like some spring animals. Are you ready? I have flap like a butterfly. Very good. That's a good stretch. Now I have wiggle like a worm. You guys are really good worms. Now I have waddle like a duck. Do you guys like that one? I know it's hard for you to see me waddling because I'm on video, but I hope that you guys are up and about, flapping your wings and waddling like a duck. And as you're out of those seats, we have hop like a frog. So they go ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Very good. What was your favorite spring animal to act like? I think my favorite is the frog, but it might just be because it has a fun sound that it makes. Well, let's go ahead and take our seats and get ready for the next book. This book is called Rainy Day, and it too has rhyming words in it. So as I read, see if you can figure out which words rhyme. This book was written by Patricia Lakin, and the pictures were by Scott Nash. As you can see, they are alligators, and they have umbrellas. How many alligators do you see on the cover? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. And they all have 4 umbrellas, and the raindrops are coming down from this stormy cloud. Kind of like today. Today, if you look outside, it's going to be raining on and off. So I thought this would be a good book to read. Because spring has a lot of rainy days and a lot of sunshiny days and some cold days and some warm days. But on rainy days, it's almost hard to find things to do sometimes. So let's see if this book gives us any ideas. Not another rainy day, cried Sam and Pam and Will and Jill. We have some rhyming words already. Nothing to make, nothing to bake, nothing to paint, and nothing to play. Let's go outside anyways. Umbrellas, said Sam, and raincoats, said Pam. What else do you think that they need to go outside on a rainy day? Let's read on and find out. Rain boots, said Will, and rain hats, said Jill. Ready, said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. The road got wet and the fog got thick. They didn't know which road to pick. They took a left and then they took a right. A pirate ship came into sight. Then a whale and a monster face. Just what was this scary place? A mini golf park, cheered Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. Let's play. Have you guys ever played mini golf before? Did you like it? That's wonderful. If you haven't gotten a chance to try it, maybe that's something you guys could put on your list of things to do. Smack it, said Sam. Putt it, said Pam. Hit it, said Will. Lost it, said Jill. Uh-oh. Forget it, said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. Grrr. Who's there? Cried Sam. A bear, cried Pam. Wild hog, cried Will. It's just a dog, said Jill. With a baseball, cried Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. Let's play. Line up, said Sam. Heads up, said Pam. Wind up, says Will. Batter up, says Jill. Pop up, said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. Who do you think's going to catch it? Do you guys like to play baseball? Got it, said Sam. Got it, said Pam. Got it, said Will. Not it, said Jill. How did they all catch the baseball? Oh no, it's hell, said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. I'm slipping, cried Sam. I'm sliding, cried Pam. I'm soaking wet, cried Will, and I'm sinking, cried Jill. Now what? Cried Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. Go home, said Sam. No way, said Pam. Then where? Said Will. Follow him, said Jill. To the library, said Sam, Pam, Will, and Jam. They each took a look, they each took a book, and they each took a nook. And they read, Pirates, said Sam, golf, said Pam, baseball, said Will, and dogs, said Jill. Perfect, sighed Sam, Pam, Will, and Jill. The end. I think that those all sound like very fun ideas, but maybe not doing them in the rain. So it's super fun on rainy days to go to the library and read about things that you can do or imagine that you are doing them and go into a special place and just have so much fun. There's all kinds of things that you could do inside. In fact, our grab and go bags are great activities for you guys to do when you have a little bit of free time and you just need something to keep you busy. I'll get into our grab and go bags at the very end. I still have one more book for us. This book is called And Then It's Spring. So I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but spring is definitely here. However, we have some weird days mixed in with spring. Spring, like I said earlier, can be hot and cold, rainy and sunny. Sometimes we have ice. We even have frost, maybe a little bit of snow flurries still, but the ground is getting ready to turn green and flowers are getting ready to pop up and buds are getting on trees and there's leaves and all the animals are coming back and it's so beautiful. So in this book, let's see if we can see signs of spring. This book was written by Julie Forgalono and illustrated by Aaron E. Steed. First, you have brown. All around you have brown. Whew, excuse me. Brown as far as you can see, bare trees, no grass, old plants. And then there are seeds. And this boy is planning on planting a lot of seeds. And a wish for rain. And then it rains. Why do we wish for rain when we plant seeds? That's right, because those little seeds need water to grow. And it is still brown, but a hopeful, very possible sort of brown. And is that a little green? Nope, it's just brown. Sort of brown still. But then it is a week, and he plants more seeds. And then you worry about those little seeds. because it takes time. And maybe if it was the birds that ate the seeds, maybe the seeds aren't coming up because the birds ate them. Or maybe it was the bears and all that stomping because, bears can't read the signs that say things like, please don't stomp here. There are seeds and they are trying. And then it is one more week. And the brown is still brown, but it has a greenish hum that you can only hear if you put your ear to the ground and close your eyes. And then it is one more week. And a sunny day, that sunny day that happens right after that rainy day, all of a sudden you start to see, as you walk outside to check on all of that brown, but that brown isn't around anymore. And now you have green all around, green everywhere, green grass, green leaves in the trees, and buds starting to pop out. What a beautiful spring day. So, as you can see, we are actually having enough weeks pass us in spring that now we are starting to get buds on the trees and we are starting to get more green grass. And I hope those bird feeders have brought you in plenty of birds, maybe even some squirrels. And spring is right here. So one of my favorite things about spring are flowers. I absolutely love flowers. So in your grab and go bag today, I have a flower for you guys to make. And you get to learn all the parts of the flower. So you guys will get this blue and brown paper. The blue is obviously the sky, and the brown is the soil, which is where you plant flowers. And then when you plant that little seed, the roots grow down in, and the stem shoots on up, the leaves sprout on out, and out of the flower head blooms the flower petals. And that is how you get a flower. A flower, you need sun, you need wind, you need water, and you need soil. So once you guys get these beautiful flowers home, cut them out, make them, label them, color them, and then hang them up for everyone to see so it can spread a little bit of joy for everyone. Well, until next week, see you later.